Good morning, my dear students. Welcome to Joyful Living class. Lesson 2, You Surprise Me. Part 1, we have already completed in a previous video. Now, starting with the part 2. Before starting, let's recall what we have learned. There was one story named Lady, Are You Rich? In that story, it was the story of two poor children and a rich lady, where she experiences, or we can say realizes, of her riches because of the two poor children's question. Then the learning experiences, what we have learned was, first was presence of God in nature. There it was a story of a child where he comes to know about God's presence in nature despite of not even heard the God's name. Up to 15 years of age, he has not heard even God's name. He was kept in the solitary house where the great trouble was taken that even the God's name should not be taken in front of that child. Then also the child was able to come to know that the God is present and he is present in nature. That's why he was talking to the Almighty. Then second one was, God is present in every person and situation. There we have learnt a story of footprints. It was a story where at the end God explains to that child that I am in every person and in also every situation of life. So we shouldn't be afraid and we shouldn't feel alone. God is omnipresent and He is also present with us. He carries us in His arms and He is there to help us, heal us, and to come out of our problems. Now let's continue. It is given on your page number 14. I would request that open your textbook page number 14. It is there. We are social human beings. We do not live in isolation. We live in a family, in a society, and in a country. The whole world is a big family. The whole world, where we can say different countries, different people of different caste, creed, relation, and all are living together, which is a big family. We are all God's children. We are God's children, brothers and sisters to one another. We all should always remember this, that we are brothers and sisters to one another. Whatsoever we do to others, we do to God. This we should keep in mind, that whatever right or wrong, justice or injustice we are doing to others, it is doing with the God. So we should be careful about that, because He is present in everyone. God is present in every person, in every living creature. So whatever we are doing to others, it is indirectly we are doing to God only. So we shouldn't do anything wrong with others. Then something to remember. Before this, on the page 14 only, there is something to do where I will like to see a prayer song in any language you children prepare it, a prayer song in any language you like, and whenever we'll meet, I would give you the chance to sing that prayer in a class and enjoy that prayer. And secondly, there is an activity I want to give you, that down all your activities or situations of 1 week when you feel that God has come to meet you, like different situations as we have seen in this chapter. Similar situations whichever you come across in your daily life of 1 week, you note down into a pen and paper using, and will share that experience in a class. Now it's time to something to remember. There is a presence of God in everything. We don't really know when and where that moment shall come, or in which form He may appear. Therefore, speak not in vain, cause no one pain. Happiness you can give a helping hand, and when you find friend or foe, smile, for who knows you may heal or mend a broken heart and make your foe a friend. So we should always remember that God is present everywhere and in every person. Therefore, we shouldn't speak in vain and we shouldn't hurt anyone, and always give a smile so that everyone feel healed, and your friend may also become your foe may also become your friend by your smile. Now students, close your eyes. I am saying a prayer. Lord, you are beyond the sea of relative existence, and in the midst of it, I bow to you. You are in the flowing streams and on the coast, I bow to you. You are in the tender grass, on the seashore, and in the foaming waters, I bow to you. O Lord, you are on the sandbanks and in the midst of the sea, I bow to you. You are in the little pebbles and in the calm expanse of the sea, I bow to you. You are in the lonely desert and in the crowded places, I bow to you. Thank you, God. Now, this is the prayer which was written by Swami Yatiswarananda. After this, a song is given, which is given on the page number 16. I can feel your presence. This song you have to by heart and practice well. And whenever we will meet, we'll organize a competition like in our class and see who can sing this song in a proper and good way. So be prepared and read the lesson thoroughly so that you can also feel the presence of God in your life, beside you, and also in every ups and downs of your life. So I hope the chapter is clear to you all and you would be experiencing the God's presence everywhere. Thank you, all of you. Children, live joyfully and enjoy your day, and always feel the presence of God and enjoy His company. Thank you.